In the first reading today, we have this line from St. Paul as he says, "I rejoice in my sufferings for your sake, for in my flesh I am filling up what is lacking in the afflictions of Christ on behalf of his body, which is the church." What is lacking in the afflictions of Christ? Well, objectively, nothing. His cross covered all the sins that ever would happen, all the sins that did happen. It is infinitely enough and superabundant. So what's lacking? But the subjective aspect of it. That we're allowing now Christ to be in me. Like we heard in the opening song, Christ in me, arise. That it is Christ in me now working. So now the afflictions that I have now are united to Christ. And this can be a great hope for us, because all of us have some sort of afflictions. All of us have physical ailments, troubles with hearing or seeing. All of us have troubles with stuff going on in our hearts, the way we've been wounded by those we love. All of us have something going on in our lives, whatever it may be, and we can say, okay, this isn't just something I have to get through. I can make use of this. I can unite this to the cross of Christ and ask then to be a conduit of God's grace into the world through my afflictions for the sake of his body, which is the church. And so we allow God to come and move with transforming grace. And so I think about this, all the big things and the little things, the little annoyances, the little struggles, we can offer them to God and say, use this, Lord. Use this, Lord, for this person. For this person's healing, for this person's conversion. Use this, Lord, for mine. Because quite frankly, when I look in the mirror, I see plenty of things that need to be healed. Plenty of areas of conversion in my life that need to happen. So we can look and say, okay, Lord, here, use these little afflictions to be united to your big affliction on the cross, so that the grace that you poured out from the cross for the salvation of the world now may come through me into this time, into this place. And now we have a direction, a meaning for our suffering, instead of just having to put up with it or get through it or maybe try to dull it with some sort of medicine. We can say, okay, here, Lord, take my suffering, as little as it may be, and use it for your glory to bring salvation, conversion, redemption to the world.